Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to X4 with the Star Wars mod. If you guys have been paying attention, about 4 days ago, the mod has released with the latest update, 0.60. It's actually 0.61 because there's some bug fixes, stuff like that. This is the largest patch they've dropped yet. So, like you guys have been seeing in my videos of like all the map and everything like that, it's like all the cool toys that we've been getting. Today's time for a ship review. And that's right, today we're going to be reviewing the Keldabe, the grand old lady. So I'm really looking forward to this one because since the new ship meta has changed from the big capital ships to small strike craft, it's going to be interesting today. So we're going to be backed up by a Venator, and we're going to go and hop straight into it so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so something I've been meaning to tell you guys, and the reason why we're sitting here looking at a fire spray is because of the fact that this is on a medium dock. This ain't a small dock. This is a medium. So let me go on ahead and do it this way. So you guys can see that is an 8 medium dock, and you can see the fire spray right there. But yeah, she has been transferred to a medium ship. I actually liked her better as a small ship, but there were some docking issues, I believe, is the reason why they changed it. But yeah, it's like good old fire spray. Always a really good choice. Love this ship. So powerful. She's very weak as a. She's really weak as a medium ship, but as a small ship, she was fantastic. All right, so let's get to the main event. Keldabe. All right, so here we are on board of the Keldabe. So I'm sure you guys have seen bridges like this before. If not, if you guys are new around here and you guys are looking at the bridge for the first time, this is actually a vanilla bridge, but it fits the Keldabe perfectly. But if we look out the window, big old turrets. Love this ship. She is an absolute behemoth of a battleship, just bristling with guns. Look at that. Just guns. More guns, the better. Really how this ship works. Like, she's got aft, forward, starboard, port. Like, she's got every single angle covered with guns. So, let's go ahead and look at the stats, shall we? Alright, so we're not going to be able to look straight from the Mandalorian Death Watch shipyard. Unfortunately, sucks how that goes. But we're going to go ahead and look at it this way. Ship overview. There we go. All right. So we're looking at a speed of 128. So right around the same range as a ISD. Acceleration 42. Boost speed of 384, which ain't bad. Travel speed of 7,000. That's really nice. Straight speed of 5 meters a second. I think that's actually one of the highest for an XL ship. Straight acceleration is a little bit on the slow side. 1.2 meters a second. Yeah, it's 2 degrees a second, pitch 1.5, and roll of 1.6. So she's very sluggish in the turns. But let's go ahead and look at her combat stats. We're looking at 1.9 million hull, and from previous iterations, we're looking at a lot less shields because she was at like 1.9 million shield and like 2.2 hull. So she's got a little bit of a nerf. Average group shield of 52,509 with a recharge rate of 212. We got a radar range of 50, so that's nice compared to an Imperial Star Destroyer. I think Imperial Star Destroyer is like 45. Correct me if I'm wrong. Average turret weapon output, though, this is the mainstay here. 22,961, making her the most damaging XL ship in the game. She's only got a container storage of 5,300, and she's only got 2 small docks with a ship capacity of 10, giving her 12 fighters in total. So she's not much of a carrier. She's mainly just straight up a behemoth of a brawling battleship. Think of her like the Yamato. And if you guys know how the Yamato sunk, then yeah, I rest my case. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see what kind of battles that we can get into. For our support, we have got a Venator here. Zoomed in too far. On board, we've got a huge amount of ships here. So we haven't set up her loadout yet, but she's got 82 ships on board. 82. So we're going to go ahead and look at our vendor here. So we've got 2 Crusaders on board. We're going to leave those for the defense. We're going to switch some Kirax. How many fangs we got? We got 20 fangs. So let's go ahead and get like 10. Shall we? Alright. So we're going to have these intercept on Gamma. And we need these straight up for attack. We're going to put them on Beta since they're our bombers. Attack with Commander Beta. Alright, so we're going to put 10 Kirax on attack, I believe. Support that. Oh, there we go. Come on. Alright. So that gives us 30 on attack. We're going to have these Kirax fighters right here go under intercept as well. Alright. Gamma. And we're going to leave the rest of these on defense except for 10 more Camigulas. We're going to put these guys on intercept as well. That way we've got plenty to cover. Alright. So that gives us 20 for defense, 30 for attack, and 30 for intercept. So yeah, our vendor should be able to do nicely for us today. But it's mainly to be supporting this ship right here. So like I said, I'm going to see if I can try to find some fights real quick. We're probably going to go up against the Imperial and the Empire because I feel like that's going to be a better test. I mean, we could go against some rebels. We might do both. So we're just going to go ahead and see. Roll the video. Real quick, I want to showcase a little bit of the firepower of this thing. We found a Yuuzhan Vong attack beacon, and we're going to go ahead and destroy it. Just with the Keldabe. No fighters or anything like that, because I'm waiting on the vendor to catch up. It's one thing that happens whenever you fly out yourself, is the fleets usually take a little bit to catch up. I think they're like 2 sectors out. See how we're doing.
Cargo drone. Container. Yuuzhan Vong armed beacon.
Alright, so the station is defenseless now. All it's got left is the fighters.
Urik.
And I haven't seen these yet, so we're going to take a look at these. They look nasty. The Yuzon Vong actually have ships in game now, which is pretty sweet. It'd be nice if we had that fighter support now, but our shield should be able to hold against this pretty well. Alright, let's see what our turrets are doing. How many missiles do we have? I'm not seeing any. There goes another one. Oh man, like the gun's just firing on this thing. Oh, so good. Like I said earlier, she's a sluggish girl. She's gonna take herself a second to right herself here. In the meantime, though, we'll just enjoy the light show. All these fighters, nah, not really worried. We got plenty of wrecks all around us. And there goes the mass drivers. Mass drivers are opening up. Looks like we got a hit over there too. Yep. There's a kill. That's a lot of enemy fighters. Alright. Swing it over to the left here. Well, port. Yeah. Yuzon Vong. Pretty sweet that we're uncovering Yuzon Vong. There's still no match for a Keldabe. Closer you get, the more damage we're going to do to you. Well, he paid the price, didn't he? Being pushed by our own cargo container here. Yeah, we're still waiting on our vendor to show up. So we're going to wait patiently here. But I figured I'd showcase that real quick since I found one. And we're going to continue back to it. Alright, so I figured I'd go over real quick because I forgot about the encyclopedia and I wanted to insert this real quick. With the Keldabe, you can't really outfit her too much except for like different shieldings and stuff like that. She basically comes with her own proprietary weapons. What you can do is change the KWTs, which there's 4 on the back end back here. And there's also some over here on the sides. So there's 4 on each side, but they're mainly adverted to the rear. Not really that many forward. Yeah, see, those are all X-15s up there. All of her KWT quad turbo lasers are oriented towards aft, and it's a total of 12. So you got 6 and 6. But you can change those out for whatever you want. So if you want TM2s, you can go with TM2s. If you want XV8s, you can go XV8s. If you want to go HX4s, you can go that way. If you want to go D6 dual turbo lasers, or you want to go with Bull Rapids, you can go Bull Rapid as well. So that gives you some options, as well as the secondaries. The secondaries, well, there's actually several secondaries. Actually, they're more like their anti-air defense. I'm running X15s right now just to have that extra little bit of firepower. But if you wanted to, you can actually switch to several other different types of laser types. So like right here, we can switch it to the QD quad lasers. They give it some extra firepower against small ships. So like that gives you some variety if you really want it. We're really mainly going for the killing power, so we're gonna stick with the X15s here. But yeah, like that's pretty much the overall set for shields. You can switch out for different shields. So like right now I'm running the Mandal motors, but if you wanted to, you can go with the CECs, add some extra shielding there, bring it up to 1.8 if you really wanted to. I think that's going to give you the best other than the PK towers. PK towers aren't bad either. That brings it to 1881. But yeah, so those are your little bit of options. But we're going to go ahead and here, and we're going to add on a ISD. So we're going to go like straight at the Imperial Star Destroyer 2. We're just going to go high preset here, make sure that everything is set. What it would be like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she's all set up how she's supposed to be. Oh, except for that. Her little point defense turrets are set to blues. You can't buy blues when you buy her at the store. Shields, we're running the ISD 73, but we're going to run the 72X because of that's going to be actually more closer to what they're going to be fielding. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it. Yep. Okay. So we're also going to throw these on just for giggles. All right. So as you can see right off the bat, it's like firepower wise, she doesn't even come close to the Keldabe. However, she does have the better shields. She has the better group shields. She has the better recharge rate. She has the better hull. Like she's better in every single way except for maneuverability, speed, and yeah, firepower. Just straight up firepower. But how does she compare to say to the MC80? So we're gonna go straight for the Liberty class. And I've already got my preset there. So confirm add. Okay. So as you can see, she's got more shield, she's got more hull than a Liberty class, but she's got almost half the shields as the Liberty. But she has double the firepower. So yeah, she might have double shields, but she's got half the firepower. Not to mention, is the Keldabe is still a little bit more maneuverable. Not so much in the yaw pitch roll category. Actually, no, yeah, even there. It's the stray speed that I'm looking at. She doesn't accelerate as much as the other two ships, but she definitely packs a serious wallop. Keldabe just can't carry as much when it comes to crew size or for the amount of docks that she carries. So keep that in mind. The Keldabe is an absolute battleship. That is her role. That is her class. But as you can see, where she lines up, it's like she can compete very well with the other ships. Last thing we're going to look at is a Hut class Venator real quick. Actually, you know what? We're going to pull out the Providence. Yeah, we're going to run with the Providence real quick. Oh, that's a different preset. There we go. We're just going to run the high. Let's make sure all of her weapons are correct. TM8s. I'm pretty sure she doesn't actually run. Yeah, she does run TM8s. And we're not going to run those. We're going to run the red. She definitely doesn't have those. Team 2s. Thank you. And she's not going to run RH8s either. We're just going to run RH3s, I believe. I'll give us a more closer comparison here. And confirm. So as you can see there, it's like she still has more hull than the Providence, and she nearly has twice as much firepower as the Providence. Providence still has a million shields on top of her, but at the end of the day, though, yeah, the Providence is going to be hurting when she comes up against the Keldabe. Not to mention, too, is the gun aspects for the Providence. Like, she's got to give full broadside. That gives a big, mean target towards the Keldabe. And she has more forward firepower than any other ship in the game. So, yeah, I just want to showcase these. And one last thing we're going to look at, and it's the only ship that probably outclasses her all the way around, and that is going to be the Lucrehulk Battleship. Yeah, Lucre Hulk. Definitely outclassed everywhere, but then again, Lucre Hulk is in a class of its own. We'll do a ship review eventually on the Lucre Hulk and give her a good solid shot so that way you guys can see what she's like. But geez, 42 docks and then 72 capacity with 10 capacity for medium ships and 2. I really need to get a Lucre Hulk a shot. Thing is slow, but man, like talking about an absolute beast of a ship. Can you imagine a fleet of those? Anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stats and everything covering the Keldabe. So let's go ahead and try to find us a fight, shall we? All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Ord Mantell, looking at some Imperial stations. We're going to try to pop some, see if we can't try to get a Imperial response. But in the meantime, though, we're going to go ahead and try to pop these stations and see what we can do about it. Oh, speak of the devil, right there's one right there.
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
So that was a Victory 2 right there. So we're going to go ahead and start hitting this one. Bender should be showing up here in a second, because I believe he's right behind me out there somewhere. Oh, that's right. He's moving. There we go. Alright. We're going to boost a little bit ahead here. Well, not really boost. We're going to activate our travel mode. Move a little closer. We accelerate extremely quick, so we got to be very, very careful here. Fang fighters are inbound. Throw out the Kirax. Alright, there we are. Cannons are opening up. Try to orient straight ahead. And that right there is Keldabe firepower.
Danger. Incoming missile.
So the Victor is able to get our fighter complement off. Alright, the Venator's here. The Venator's right behind us. Well, let's see how she's looking. See if we can't try to get in the center of all these. We're gonna go ahead and disarm the medium concussion missiles here.
Looks like you won't be going home.
See what we got right here. And this TIE Interceptors are really cleaning house. Looks like we got bombers going after the Venator there.
You're making a big your face. Not enough for you? Help!
Sweet. Alright. We're cleaning up the last of the enemy fighters here. So all that's left is just one TIE. It might be a TIE Vanguard. Let's see what it is.
TIE fighter.
Oh, this is rarely TIE fighter.
Is that the best you can do? Not enough for you?
Oh, there's a couple more TIE fighters out there. Those bombers did a number on the Venator, though. She's missing about like 5% health. Alright.
TIE bomber.
We got any more? Yeah, we got one right there.
TIE fighter.
Scary.
We got 2 claims going out.
You won't last long now.
Really? I find it odd that we're losing that many Camegulas to TIE interceptors.
Might fly better.
TIE.
We found something out here.
You're making a big mistake. Not enough for you? Will this ever end? Get off my radar. You don't frighten me.
Oh yeah, we're chasing her down.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we've been in combat for quite a while, but not been anything interesting. I haven't seen a single ISD anywhere. And I think by now we would have triggered a response of some sort. But we've got a builder that we're killing some quasars, like there's several things that we're attacking and killing. But no ISDs yet. And we got something in front of us. Tag. Try not to hit them at all. We're gonna try to hit
Quasar fire
that
team.
quasar right there. Our repair drone's been going for a while because mainly just bombers and such coming down and hitting us. Yeah, we're gonna melt that quasar so quick. It's gonna be funny. So he's only 12 kilometers out.
Requesting immediate backup.
The closer we get, the more accurate we get. The more accurate we get, the more damage we're gonna do.
I think you might regret that. You're seriously under-equipped, you.
Yeah, like that thing's done already. The salvers finish it. Yeah, bye-bye, Mr. Quasar. Still looking for an ISD. They should be calling for some sort of response here soon. We got another victory. Might as well go kill that too. Alright, so here we are at the victory.
Something hit us.
Let's switch out the fighters only.
Requesting immediate backup.
I would have went straight at it. Problem is, though, is that these repair drones kind of threw me off.
Danger.
But we're going to kill this victory very, very quickly.
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
Yeah, she's already at 40% hull, 39, 38. Yeah, like she's done.
Awaiting orders.
Still don't have anything yet. No ISDs of any kind. Oh, I stand corrected. Here we go. Alright. So let me turn around here. We'll go for this ISD. There she is.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
Having the fighter cover to keep all these others off of us has actually been pretty beneficial.
Awaiting
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, though, she is actually quite maneuverable for an XL. Like, she can turn quite well, especially when she's at speed.
Awaiting orders.
I'm getting really sick of these repair drones. Just constantly being out of my way.
Awaiting orders.
Got my eye on you. We'll see about that, pilot.
Well, we're trying to move out this way. Let's go ahead and have the Venator. Where is the Venator? There he is. Alright, so this is an ISD-1. Here's a good proper matchup here.
We're hit.
So we got guns targeting and shield generators. That's perfect. We got some TIE defenders coming out on us. Alright, this is the part where we're going to have... Alright, there we go. Start backing up here. So when we get both sides firing, we're going to get all of our firepower on.
Will you stop firing? The damage is getting serious.
Alright, there we go. Now we backed off just a touch. Right now it's an even matchup.
Power damage.
This is where we really do all our damage. It's right here, right in the hull. We're at 50%. And here we go. One ISD down. Now, that should definitely trigger a response. Somebody just killed an XL ship. Alright. See if we can get our repair drones out.
I've got you now. Was that supposed to impress me?
Alright. So I think that just about wraps up this episode of ship review. I hope you guys enjoy the Keldabe as much as I have. She is definitely a fantastic ship. It's like we just went from straight up killing a Victory 2 and then going straight to an ISD 1 with no break. It's like, yeah, we're on fire a little bit. Yeah, we're a little stingy. But other than that, though, she holds true. And we could easily limp this thing back home and get it repaired. And it's like, look at all the damage and destruction we've left in this sector. That's just one Keldabe and one Venator. So like, I don't even know exactly how much strike craft we've lost, but I'm sure we've lost quite a few. Other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed, like I said, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Laters, everybody.